Hi guys, welcome back to another video. Today I'm showing you how to make an absolute classic for this time of year, which is a Gammeldags Fastelavnsboller. Now last year you may remember we did a series on a few different fancy Fastelavnsboller, but this is the traditional one. So it just has pastry cream in it, vanilla pastry cream, and it's a cardamom bun that's really fluffy, and then you top it with a chocolate icing and sprinkles. It's very easy to make at home. And honestly, one of my favorite simple bun recipes. It doesn't get too fancy, but it tastes absolutely amazing. And if you want to learn how you can make them, just keep on watching. We're going to start by making the pastry cream and adding 25 grams of sugar to a bowl along with 2 egg yolks. Then add 1 teaspoon of vanilla or vanilla bean paste if you have some on hand. Add a pinch of salt and 13 grams of cornstarch and whisk this together until you have a smooth paste. Next, heat up about 200 milliliters of milk until steaming and starting to bubble around the edges. Pour half of this into the eggs slowly while whisking, then add the egg mixture back to the rest of the milk on the stove. Continue heating this and whisking until the mixture becomes thick. Then you're going to add butter to make it glossy, transfer to a bowl, and cover with cling film and let this cool in the fridge. For the dough, you'll need 150 milliliters of milk, 2 teaspoons of yeast, 1 egg and 1 egg yolk, 50 grams of sugar, half a teaspoon of vanilla, half a teaspoon of salt, half a teaspoon of cardamom, 375 grams of flour, and 57 grams of softened butter. Start by adding the yeast to the warm milk and letting this bloom while you combine the eggs, sugar, vanilla, salt, and cardamom. Add the milk and yeast back into the egg mixture, then add the flour and butter and start kneading. You can use a stand mixer here, which I find to be the easiest thing, but you can also do it by hand if you don't have a stand mixer. You may need to add more flour as you go, but the dough should become very soft and not sticky. You're going to let this rise for about 45 minutes until doubled in size and then shape it into 12 rolls. Personally, I like to weigh them so that they're uniform, which means you have to weigh the weight of the full dough and then divide it by 12. Just pinch each dough ball together and then roll against the countertop to smooth out the seam on the bottom and create surface tension. Let these rise again for about 20 minutes until they become malleable again. Then you can flatten them out one by one and add some pastry cream to the middle. You want to do your best here to not overfill it or create any weak spots in the dough, which is easier said than done, but this will cause the filling to leak out, which you don't want. Repeat this until they're all ready and then let them rise again before egg washing and baking at 350 degrees Fahrenheit or 175 degrees Celsius. You really need them to be doubled in size here because if they're underproofed, they might split and again, they might leak a lot. Once they're baked, you're going to let them cool on a wire rack while you make some icing, which is just made with powdered sugar, cocoa powder, and water, mixing until you get the right consistency. Just keep adding water or powdered sugar until you reach the thickness that you like. Spoon this icing on top of each bun and then top it with some colorful sprinkles of your choice. These turn out so festive and beautiful, and luckily they're delicious too, a definite favorite. And I personally love that you can see the flecks of vanilla in the cream and the dough when you use real vanilla beans, so I would highly recommend that, and then you can try out making your own vanilla extract too. And now for the part I've been waiting for, which is trying one. I'm so excited because it's very cold here, so not gonna lie, these took a very long time to rise today, so I've been waiting all day for these. So good. So if you look inside, some of the pastry cream sort of soaks into the bun a little bit, but there's still some in there. It's so delicious. And the bun is really like the shining star. It's fluffy, cardamom-y, vanilla-y. So good. Thank you so much for watching today's video. I hope you try this recipe. If you do, let us know how it goes in the comments. See you next video. Bye!